Florence, what were your impression was of the character you ended up playing, Amy?
I loved her. I think I'm very. I think everybody is very excited by naughty characters, whether they read them or they watch them on screen. It's very fun to watch someone say exactly what it is that they are thinking, because we don't do that. And so being able to play her was just an utter delight, because I got to be this wild, clever, uh, witty little thing. And Greta was just so wonderful with letting me be her. It was pretty blissful. Yeah.
And what about playing with the sisters as part of that little repertory sense? Because what I think was so fresh was how they dealt with each other, with one another. It didn't seem like each one was waiting her turn to give a speech. It was Howard Hawks. It was everybody was in there like a pillow fight.
That's totally to do with Greta. When I first met her, I remember Greta was saying, I want this conversation to be quick. I want it to be like a sport. You should never finish your line before someone else has started theirs. And I remember when I met Saoirse for the first time, I was like, tell me about Greta. What is she like? And she goes, oh, she's really big on dialogue. And I was like, great, great, great. She was like, no, 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 no. You need to come to work knowing your lines, because she's really big on that. I was like, okay. And I missed as a few of the rehearsals before filming started, and essentially the bit that I missed was crucial, which was that everybody needed to be on their cues. And I remember the first day that I came to work, I realized every single line that Greta had written that was on top of one another, you had to come in on that exact word to create this cacophony of noise, I suppose. And that was
It was
exactly.
symphonic in a
Yeah.
way to
Yeah, and every
feel a
single
moment
every single
horizontally.
beat was. I mean, Greta would come in and be like, "I'm hearing this, and I want to be hearing this," and you would demonstrate what it was that you would want, and weirdly, that all made sense to everyone. And so you can imagine what it was like on the big days when there were about 8 people in, and everybody had a very specific cue to come in. It was like a sport; you had to have your coffee and be ready for the day.